baby, I've just been dreaming about you every single day since I left that house.
Oh.
Hashtag betches.
You're the bitch.
Thanks. Betches.
Bitch.
Betches.
Just kidding. No, I'm not.
Love ya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, bye. Next one.
Hey everybody, and welcome to our Big Brother Canada 4 postseason interviews with your queen, Cassandra. But first, let me let you guys know if you want to watch any of our past interviews with any of the house guests, you can do it over at yourrealityrecaps.com/bbcan. If you are watching this back in YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe, iTunes, 5-star rating, and a nice review. If you want to support our shows, consider becoming a patron, yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. But what everybody's been asking about, yes, you can buy your BB18 live feeds with us. Go to yourrealityrecaps.com/feeds. Or if you want to be an updater, /BB18 updates. Look, I could promote so much more for you guys, but we need to get to who you want to hear from. Oh, wait, one more thing. Hashtag YRR Live. Tweet me your questions for Cassandra, or you can leave them in the chat room. But now, without further ado, hashtag, it's Cassandra!
Hey! What's up? I thought you were going to say hashtag betches.
Hashtag betches. So then you have to tweet your questions with hashtag YRR Live, hashtag betches. And you have to say it just like that. Cassandra, how are you?
Hashtag.
How are you doing?
I am doing so good. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. You, kind of have the most people that we've had on one of these live at the moment already, and we're only like 2 minutes in. Cassandra. Let me let everybody know this too, and Cassandra, you already did this, so don't worry, but the number one fan on this show by the end is going to win Cassandra's autograph. So don't forget, spread the word, sideways Pac-Man, whatever you have to do, and become a fan here right now. Cassandra.
What's up?
There is something that I feel right off the bat I need to get out of the way. Like, basically I had to tell the brothers that I called them girl face and monkey face all season. So there's like, there's things like that.
Yeah.
And what I feel I need to come clean on with you, like, everybody knows that I'm, gay, obviously, but I did something inappropriate during the season because I loved you. I might have made out with you a lot when you were on the feed.
Oh, oh, that's so cute. I love it. That's the most action I got in 3 months, baby. Thanks.
Really? No other action?
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, bye. Next one.
Okay, next question. You know what? I want to bring up a question from one of our patrons, who is Mandy Coalfield. And we, though, got this question from a ton of people. How are things going with you and Tim?
Timothy. I love Timothy. I miss him. I spent 3 months with him, and now he's just gone back down under. But no, we're great friends. We'll be friends forever. And yeah, I think he's going to come back in a few weeks to Canada for a visit. That'll be fun.
Oh, you really think he will come back for a visit?
I think he will. Yeah, he wants to see Canada. So he's going to do a little road tour or whatever. So that'll be fun for him.
Interesting. Cassandra, so many of your younger fans, I want to kind of get this out of the way early. A lot of your younger fans always seem to ask me this question for all of you players. What was your favorite comp that you got to play in all season?
I tried to forget all the comps because I sucked so badly, but my favorite comp had to be the one that I won, the veto competition, with what people said, like in their speeches, and then I got all the faces right, and then totally screwed over the brothers. So that was my favorite competition because I won it.
Do you know what my favorite competition of yours was, Cassandra?
Was it Over the Rainbow?
I'm horrible at remembering the names. No, it was the Teeter Totter. Here's why, Cassandra. Here's why. I'm going to give you a little memory lane. Maybe you didn't get to watch it yet. It was 80s mom dancing. Dancing mom. I loved it. It was my favorite.
I love it. That was a fun competition.
Oh, you didn't like that? But it must have been fun to play.
It was kind of fun, yeah. It was alright until I lost.
Well, Cassandra, you were like a comp beast when it mattered, I feel like. And we have a lot of questions about you and comps. But let's take a question from Twitter first, from Bama Girl, who wants to know, Cass, what's your biggest regret in the game?
That's such a hard one. I'm really trying to think. I'm not trying to be that cocky little person like, I have no regrets, but maybe not yelling at Joel in that popcorn veto, and just like when we went inside, just grab him and be like, what are you doing? Why are you helping Bill? I think that might have been my biggest regret because, it was kind of downhill from there.
Now, I appreciate that. I totally appreciate that answer. I feel you might have amnesia again, and I'm going to help you out, Cassandra. I know what your biggest regret at least should have been this season.
Tell me.
This.
Yeah, I know. I still think I'm picking the lint off my tongue from that. It was disgusting. But I got a shot of vodka. You need that in the house.
And thank God that vodka is an antiseptic, right? That disinfects.
So that cancels it out?
Okay, I hope so, Cassandra, because I don't know.
I'm glad you still wanted to kiss me after that.
Who did?
You did.
That's true. Oh, well, we had a barrier.
Oh.
we had a no. I loved it. Now, speaking of the, I think that was the same week when you guys had all of the challenges. What was it like when you found out all the stuff people did to you, like putting barbecue sauce in your shampoo, Cassandra?
How did that work? How did I get every single prank? I got the toilet seat, the barbecue sauce in my hair, all of them.
I don't know how you got all of them. I think it's just because everybody loved you the most.
So they wanted to screw me over.
I think, dare I say, aside from Nikki, who, is hard to compete with being a multi-season international player, I think you were a lot of the comedic voice a lot for the house, at least for us. Sarcastically comedic, which I loved. And of course, strategy. I mean, hands down your strategy.
You need to be funny in that house. It was like my way of releasing all of the I'm locked in a house with these people. So it was literally, I would talk to myself a lot, and that was just me venting and being able to keep sane.
Right. We had the brothers on yesterday, and they had a lot to say, and loved you and loved your game, and actually said they would have given you the win over Kelsey. Hold on, not Nick. Nick said he would give you the win over Kelsey. I forget what Phil said. Well,
Phil had a little crush on Kelsey. He was going to give it to me.
Well, let me ask you this. Jomo, still, what is your feelings on them now? Jomo wants to know. What's your relationship like with the brothers now? Yeah.
You know what? I love the brothers. They're just cute little boys. I just want to pinch their cheeks. And you know what? I just want to get them really drunk and just pet them. I don't know. When I think of the brothers, I just think of little puppy dogs I just want to pet and just... I don't know.
They are so cute. You have to. I think XOXO Features on Twitter said she's not convinced they're not just a whole bunch of puppies stacked on top of each other.
I think they are puppy dogs, literally. I don't think they're humans.
Well, I'm going to throw it the other way to be devil's advocate. I'm going to throw it the other way against the brothers and say, Bubba's only wants to know, how annoying was it when the brothers said they lied, even though they didn't lie, even though they did so many times in the game?
I think I said in a diary room once, delusional. They were another case of delusional. Like, everyone in that house lied, and I'm kind of slowly watching the season now, and it's, lie, haha, caught you, and I don't know what they were trying to prove in the house. Like, I lied, but then I was like, yeah, did it, who cares, you're playing Big Brother, not the honesty game. So maybe they just forgot what house or what game they were playing.
Right. Maybe they did. I want to also say this. I probably should have said it in the beginning. You, as well, this is breaking news, everybody. Cassandra, Levita, Joel, the brothers, and now confirming Kelsey, will all be at the Big Brother premiere party in New York City on June 22nd. Are you excited?
I'm so excited, I can't even wait.
Well, we're going to be there and on the red carpet, so we can, do this in person too then. And all fans, if you guys want tickets, it's a New York City premiere party, although I think VIP tickets are running out really quick.
Real quick. I get on it.
Like, I would get on it super duper quick. Sherry Blackberry from the chat room wants to know, Cassandra... she does.
Sherry Blackberry.
Sherry Blackberry. We love that. Are you going to be getting another pet spider anytime soon?
You know what? My marinara spider really helped me pass the time in the house. Like, I would sometimes sit there and talk to my spider because I'd rather talk to the spider than anybody else in the house. So, you know what? I actually might. It might be therapeutic for me.
It would be. Were you sad when Marinara passed away?
I was devastated. That was one of the saddest days in the house for me. And then I had to find out who killed it was like my child. It was quite devastating.
I think it was natural causes, wasn't it? Chat room, wasn't it natural causes that killed Marinara?
I don't know.
I also want to say, on behalf of fans, Cassandra, we got this a lot all season 2. We don't like you labeling yourself the Black Widow.
You don't?
No, because you're not a Black Widow.
Tim named me that.
Well, then don't endorse it.
Don't endorse it?
You need to go with, like, strategic genius, queen. We'll take queen.
I'll take that.
I don't like Black Widow.
I'll be queen, sure. I'll take that. Twist my arm.
Twist your arm. You got it.
Got it.
Cassandra's only over on Twitter says, "Hey Queen, look, she already caught on.
Hey Queen.
Hey Queen, which week were you in most trouble, or did you find it the hardest to survive?"
That's tricky. You know what? I think my first time that I ever found myself in trouble was Maddie had said your ass is grass, and like a week later she won HOH, and I was like, obviously I am going up on the block, and I got myself out of that situation. So I was like, if I could do this, I could do anything in the game. And I never saw... Oh, I think it froze.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, after that, I never saw, like, any barriers. I was like, okay, I could do that. Like, I just saw me getting to the end. And then, obviously, the hardest week was me and Joel up on the block. And twisted that around, planted some seeds, made Kelsey think it was her ideas, which was great. That was my plan. And so that was definitely my hardest week, the Joel me week. And then, yeah.
Now, you're probably not up to it if you're watching the show back in real time, but a huge moment for the fans, which is also one of my favorite Cassandra moments, because it's how you have to be in these situations, was that fight on the live feeds. Cassandra, what was that like? What was going through your mind other than, I'm just going to let these people act a fool and just be totally fine?
You stole the words out of my mouth. That's exactly what I did. I just said to the HOH, hey, these people said this, which they did. Phil said that, whatever I come out on. And then he just took a big temper tantrum. So you know what? I just sat back, sipped on my water and watched them act like fools. Fools.
Did you, when it was happening, did you think, oh, this is going to be great TV?
There was a part of me thinking that to myself, but I was like, do you guys realize you're on a television show? Like, people will see this?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's just not a good look. Like, I could never, I'm very tame, like, I'm very monotone.
Mhm.
I don't think I could ever get that upset about something.
And when people are going crazy, they hate that.
Yeah.
They
It's just,
don't
like,
like a monotone.
I couldn't even deal with it.
In the chat room, I don't know how else you would go FD, wants to know, do you think you would have been able to convince Kelsey to take you to the final 3 if you had more than 12 hours?
Yeah. I think I could have. That's my strong suit, persuading people and building those relationships and making people do what I want. And I honestly think if I just had another 24 hours, I was already planting those seeds and she felt terrible. But then there's another part of me that was like, no, there was no chance. She was so condescending towards me, and I don't know. Maybe woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't know.
Well, woulda, coulda. I think we're really getting people to catch on. I love this. One of your biggest fans and a live feed updater, pretty much for the season, over on the Twitter. So you need to check her out and follow her. I know you're figuring out Twitter.
I know.
Is XOXO Feedsters, and she says, Queen Cass, do you regret using the veto on Tim and losing all trust with the brothers? Congrats on not being shunned.
Yeah, what a big love story, I think. Really weird. I don't know. But I have zero regrets. I'm so happy I made that move. You know, the brothers would have came after me anyways because Nick just wanted me out of the house. And the look on their faces was all I needed. It was the best, my favorite move of my game, actually.
So then, one of our patrons, Zachary, said if you could go back in the house, would you change anything in your game so you wouldn't?
I don't think I would. I don't even know. Really, I would have maybe gone a better mindset before that final HOH with me, Nick, and Tim. And then there I just blanked. I was just staring at the faces like, oh my god, you need to get this, you need to get this. I just couldn't think quick.
Of course we're getting this question from so many people. Would you have cut Tim if it got down to the final 3 in any scenario of people? Would you have cut him?
That's why I kind of like the Black Widow name, because I really wanted to get to a final 3 situation with Tim and someone else, I didn't really care who, and cut him at final 3 because I think that just would have been a great move.
Oh, that would have guaranteed you the win.
Pardon?
It would have guaranteed you the win.
It would have guaranteed me the win, and yeah, with Tim, I think it would have been 50-50. I don't really know, but I would have 100% cut him at final 3.
Good. I am glad to know that. I don't like Black Widow because here's why I don't like it, but I know your guys' Big Brother is different than ours. I think, and I'm sure the chat room will agree, and it's all I see on Twitter, is that you are like a shoo-in for All-Stars.
Yeah?
I don't want to see you pegged as like the villain of All-Stars.
Yeah, that's true. Good idea. You're smart.
I'm going to brand you. Yeah. I'm going to brand you myself.
Okay. Let's just for Queen. That's it.
Right. Okay. How about like hashtag Queen Spider? No, that's horrible.
No,
just Queen. We have to think about it. How mad were you when you found out, this is from Lady Muggs in the chat room, how mad were you when you found out that Kelsey quit the final HOH comp?
Or that Tim quit it?
They said Kelsey, well, she didn't quit it. She kind of gave up, but in the like, oh my god, like the Hunger Games part, she had like a stumble. Let's say she started to quit, but then she did pick it back up at the end.
Kelsey, like in what competition? Like in the...
It was part 1.
Oh,
it was part 1. Maybe she met Tim. Tim did quit. I mean, would you have been... We were going to get to that question next. Obviously, Tim kind of got you out, and then the next week threw away his chance by force.
This is my honest opinion of what happened there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he thought that he lost that portion of the comp and didn't want to lose to Kelsey, so he gave up. But I don't know. Maybe not. He said he didn't do that. But I don't know. It's a little weird. Like, he's a winner. He wanted to win that. So there is no way that he would just give up unless he thought he had lost already.
And
you know what I mean?
Here's my thing. Like, I'm not a smart person when it comes... Here's my thing when it comes to, like, math and things like this. I'm not a smart person. It wasn't hard what he had to do. Just put the people in order going backwards, skipping a week.
Like, I don't get the confusion.
I don't get what so for him just to be like, oh, no, I'm get it. Kelsey, you won. Like, when you watch it back, like, just go in the house, like, Kelsey, you won. Congratulations, I forfeited, I quit. And we're all like, you could have kept Cassandra in the game.
That's when I do that. You saw it when I did that in the houses in these situations where I'm like, Arr!
I think Tim owes you a vacation or something.
You know?
How much money did he win on his season?
I think it was $250. I'm not sure.
All right, Tim, I think you owe Cassandra at least like 20.
Yeah.
She gave good storyline with you. I don't know. People disagree with me on this, but there are some people I saw saying it in the chat. People have been saying it all season.
I need to get on this chat thing too.
I'll help you after. I will help you out. Of course, we all loved watching Cassandra and Tim.
Yeah.
But I really don't know that Tim would have lasted as long as he did without it being Cassandra and Tim for a lot of things. So I think he owes you at least $20,000.
Yeah. Me too.
Do it, Tim.
I think we helped each other get through the game. Because I remember day 7 sitting there in the living room after Paige got evicted, before the internationals came in, looking around the room, I was like, the only person I think that I could work with is Joel. There's no one else that I could really picture myself working with. And then he walked in, I was like, oh, it's like the golden gate had opened.
Well, let's talk about Joel. Let's talk about your Joel moment. One of, again, I guess you're not there yet, but I liked when you went to go comfort him and you're like, is it slop? It's not that Tim and I are going against you. But I don't think, like, what do you want to say to fans who, maybe, let's say, took that personal? Like, maybe don't get the game aspects of the game and just saw it as Cassandra decided to be mean to Joel today.
When was I being mean to in that?
Well, because you guys, you and Tim turned it around on Joel, and...
Oh, like, when it was me and him on the block?
Yeah.
You know what? I was a great friend to Joel, and if I really wanted to be me and Joel in the final 2. I always wanted that throughout the game, but when it was me and him on the block, it's big brother. It's, at that point, dog eat dog. Like, we gotta save ourselves in the game. We're gonna be friends forever, me and Joel. I love Joel, and I was always a friend to him, but he understood, and he said, do whatever you gotta do. So I got the okay, and I went out there, and...
I love you and Joel together too. I love a Cassandra and Joel friendship. Let me ask you this. If you had to go back and play, we get this question from a ton of people too, and you had to play it the way the brothers played it.
What was that?
You and another person are playing as one thing. So you're tied to somebody the whole game. You go up together and out together. Who would you pick?
It'd be a tough one between Tim and Joel. I don't know. But then, you know what? It would be Lavita. I love Lavita. Lavita, 100%. She was such a good strategist, and she got the game. But she just got too, like, she won the first H2A, she got a little too with it, and was just game all the time, and she played too hard, too fast. Classic scenario of that. But maybe she learned something now, and she'd go back in and just be a killer.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Giselle in the chat room, and I believe also while driving, so I hope you have voice to text, said, let's not forget, Cassandra, Joel dumped you during the Marsha the Moose challenge.
Yeah, another thing. Everyone always was blaming me for everything. What did you do to Joel? Blah, blah, blah. Like, why am I always the bad guy? He dumped me. I'm the victim here. Hello. And everyone was still pointing the finger at me. He dumped my ass.
And then he's hooking up trying to marry Nikki like a few weeks later. Man, slut.
They're in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Joel.
Yeah.
Biggest playoff.
Joel, we're on to you.
We're on to you.
We're on to you.
Girls, don't give your number to Joel. Just kidding. Do it.
Actually, do it. I want to find somebody for Joel now, too.
I do, too. Can we find someone out there in the chat rooms that want to go on a date with Joel?
he is going to be at the New York City premiere party.
Hey.
I may know where they're staying. No, I would never do that. Mitchell's Moffat in the chat room says, who would you have liked to see in the final 2 out of all the jury members and besides yourself?
Oh, besides myself.
So if you could pick a final 2 to throw into those 2 seats from jury, who would you have picked?
Joel and Tim. No. Yeah, Joel and Tim.
Joel and Tim. Oh, well, you were going to cut Tim as a game move to guarantee your win.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Lisa MLT wants to know, why were so many people playing Jared's game for him?
Honestly, I think, like, sometimes people forgot it was the Big Brother, like, we're at the BB Can Grand, and they sometimes thought it was Jared's castle, and we were just the minions living in it. Like, everyone, the game's all about perceptions, right? Everyone perceived him as the best player of the game. I don't think he was, and that's why I got him out. If he would have got to the end, people would have still perceived him as the best player, and he would have won. And he wasn't going to take me to final 2. He would have taken Kelsey, or maybe even the brothers over me, so he had to go.
Right. Yeah. All right. Let's get on this path of Jared and Kelsey for a minute. I see VMore009 in the chat room wants to know, what's your relationship with Kelsey like now?
You know what? I love Kelsey. We were friends throughout the game, but she went back home right away after the show, so I haven't seen her or talked to her yet, and I feel like everyone's still getting out of game mode, and like, I think everyone will just take a bit, but we'll all be friends, I'm sure. Like, I'm good with everyone. I walked into the house, I was like, weight off my shoulders. I'm good. I don't give a shit. Like, I was probably the biggest player in the house anyway, so I can't be mad at anyone.
I think the people that are the gamers and that are the game players, they realize that it's a game.
It's such an emotional season. Like, we needed so much Kleenex in that house. Everyone was crying all the time. It's so annoying.
Ramsey, I should also let everyone know, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, Mitch is going to be here, and on Wednesday, Ramsey. And hopefully Kelsey. And go ahead.
What I was going to say was Mitch, he was one of the best. Like, I love Mitch. He could have been in final 2 too. I like Mitch.
See, like, I feel like some people are emotional on your cast, so I don't want to upset anybody, but I will say, you and Mitch are my favorite people all season.
Thanks. I think if I were watching, Mitch and myself would be the favorite.
So that's why I wanted you to, like, say you would team up with Mitch.
I would.
And going back into the house.
Yeah. I just forget about him. I don't know why, because I love Mitch so much, I just forget, oh, right, Mitch.
Because I
team up with him.
Yeah, but I mean, I love Levita too. I want to make it like...
I changed my mind.
Okay.
Now Mitch.
What if it's... I'm trying to think of a way we could, like, sneak Mitch in. Like, could you say, like... oh, I grew a Mitch tumor, and, like, have them, like, coming off, like, your head, or I don't know, we could figure it out. Could, like, get clothes where you can both fit into them.
Yeah, that would be great. Just play together.
Yeah, just play together.
That would be fun.
A lot of people want to know how Niagara Falls was, but you can expand on that if you want, but I'll throw in this question in case you don't. Austin Ashburn wants to know, who was your favorite alumni that you got to meet when you were in Niagara Falls?
McCrae!
Really? I mean, really?
I love to be... No, Netta. I have this woman crush on Netta. I love her.
Yeah, I love Netta.
Like, I love her. And we got these friendship switchblades. Little knives.
Bring those to New York, by the way. They'll come in handy.
No, I don't know. They're cute. I think we had a picture on Insta or Twitter somewhere.
Oh, okay. I want to see that. McCrae.
Switchblades?
Right, the little switchblades. McCrae is super duper fun. I'm not used to people picking a McCrae. I like that people are picking.
When I saw him, I was just like, hi.
And Jason, you love Jason too, right?
Oh my god, I love Jason. Love. I loved everyone. I couldn't pick a favorite. I love everyone. Liza, like, everyone was awesome.
Right.
I felt like a celeb. They're all like, be my friend. I'm like, I'll be your friend, sure.
Oh, just wait until you get to New York for the premiere party. It's gonna be crazy. You'll have a whole new set of friends. XOXO Feedsters in the chat says, stick Mitch and Cass in the house with Levita watching from a secret suite.
Yeah.
Maybe she could, like, control your... You two play, Levita watches and has to give you directions of what you have to do each week.
That would be insane. What a good twist would that be?
I like it. Well,
Hey, brother, listen.
Here's a great segue. Bunch of people...
Segue? Are you joking?
Bunch of people want to know, what was your favorite twist of your season, or do you have a favorite twist from any other seasons or series of Big Brother?
This season, I love the international twist. Was that a twist?
Well, then call them wild cards, but yes, it was.
I guess bringing Kelsey back in, I didn't like that at all. Didn't like that.
Do you think anything could have been done when you guys were deliberating to sway them from having Kelsey to come back in? We've been hearing from everybody there was, like, no swaying. The deliberation was fairly quick, and...
It was really quick. The thing with it was, like, even with that choice, it was a rock and a hard place. Like, you're bringing someone back in. Okay, we just got you out. We don't want more people in. That's just less chance of us getting to the end. But at that time, Levita would have came in and wanted me out. I was a target for Levita, so she couldn't come back in.
Right.
So it had to be Kelsey.
True. No, I mean, I get why it was good for everybody in this game. It's so weird because, like, here in the U.S., we don't ever let the returning players stay, and Kelsey made it all the way to second.
Yeah.
So that is very interesting. People want to know, what episode are you up to that you're watching?
I just watched the where I won the veto and used it on Tim.
Oh, was that when Tim? That wasn't the baseball one, no.
No, it was the double eviction where brothers won.
Got you.
And then I made that dumb deal with them, just I put them on my. Phil handed me that. He was like, "Hey, Cass, if you win the veto and don't use it, I won't put you up on the block." I'm like, "Sure, yeah, whatever you want." I'm just thinking in my head, whatever, we're not going to do that, but I'm saved off the block.
See, and I have selective memory, so feel free to call me hypocrite in the chat room, everyone. But I feel like you had a lot of the best moments of the season, or the best, like, oh my god, we didn't all see that coming. So when you said to the brothers, don't nominate me, and I'll, keep the noms the same if I win the POV, and then you just double did them. We loved it.
I loved it too.
We love the drama. What was it like being front row to we'd like to nominate ourselves?
Loved it. I wanted it to happen. Like, why didn't they leave? Why was that not allowed?
I guess it's against the rules.
I know it's rules. I know it's against the rules, but it would have been so good. Mm-hmm. That would have been the best move of the season. It was the most hilarious thing, but was that honest? I don't know. Or are they just that naive? Because they really thought there were 4 votes and that they could break the tie. They just couldn't count.
Well, I will say this. YourRealityRecaps.com/BBCan. Nick and Phil go into complete depth as to what they were thinking and why they did it. And spoiler alert, they say it was not their plan, but they did it on purpose. Well, one of them did it on purpose. So
plan? I don't think there was any planning in that double eviction for them. They got Nikki out.
Everyone will have to. I'll tell you after. Everyone else, you'll have to go back and watch the show. It's a good show. I'll tell you after, Cassandra. I am Erica wants to know, what did you think about what was going on in the house that you didn't at the time? So basically, now that you're watching the show back, were you like, oh my god, I can't believe that was shown that way, or it didn't really happen like that?
No, I mean, I kind of watched over the brothers fight in the kitchen. Like, I think it was more elaborate than that. But no, I think, I was totally portrayed as myself. Like, how I was on the show was myself.
Right.
100%.
Do you watch any of our Big Brothers? Do you watch any of the... Oh, okay. Who's your favorite, strategic player? A lot of people are asking from our Big Brothers, from BBUS.
Good question. Let me think. Whenever I think my favorite player, I just think of the Janelle, Rachel, Brittany. Love those girls. But the biggest strategist... Oh, Derek. I love Derek's game. He, in my mind, was the best strategic thinker. I love him.
Great.
I love Derek, and then obviously, Dr. Will. Dr. Will's my favorite. I know that's so obvious and, cliche. Everyone says Dr. Will. But I wanted to kind of model a game after him. You never have to win power, manipulate people, just be fun, and, whatever. And that was kind of my plan going into the game.
Chat room and I just died over Rachel, Janelle, and Brittany. I think if I could build a U.S. girl with parts, I would pick Janelle, Brittany, and Rachel. That's brilliant. People love it. They're super duper answer. If Tim voted for you to be evicted when Christine left, did you lose any trust for him knowing what he was capable of?
I was always weary of Tim. As soon as he walked in the house, I was former winner. Everyone thought that he was really there to be a mentor. There was, at times, parts where I believed it too, but I knew always what he was capable of, and he's a wild card. You never know what he's going to do, but I'd rather have that working with me than not with me, you know? And he's smart. He was I think the smartest male in that house. He was so strategic, and thank God I was working with him. We made a great duo. We worked good together.
You did. You definitely did. Lauren Hutchen, a patron, wants to know, you obviously could have beat anybody had you made it to the final two. But who was your first choice to sit next to out of Tim, Kelsey, and the brothers?
The brothers. I would have wanted the brothers beside me just because there were so many obvious, blatant times where I was just lied to you. Oh, you believe me. I lied to you and you believe me again. That week after I did that whole veto thing, using the veto on Tim, totally lying to them, they still kept me in the game when it was me and Joel up on the block. And they believed me when I said, I'm going to throw this HOH. How many times do I have to lie to you before you remember, hey, maybe I shouldn't believe what she's saying? I did not throw that HOH. I just couldn't. I've had too many concussions. I can't think.
It really was funny how many times they kept trusting you.
That's why I would have been perfect sitting on the block next to them. It was really, what's your argument going to be?
Right. Bruno's Dumb in the chat room says you played an amazing game. I don't think there's any question of that. Everybody agrees that you played an amazing game. Kristen B, and we've got this a lot too, wants to know, what are your thoughts on Amanda Zuckerman from Big Brother 15?
That's hilarious. I loved Amanda. She was so just didn't give a shit. I liked her.
See, now I want you and Amanda to be paired together and have to play.
That would be
oh my God. It would be so good. Giselle in the chat room says, during the final two speeches, your comment/smirk really seemed to shake Kelsey. You
know what?
Was that intentional? Go ahead.
No, everything is on my face.
Me too.
I'm always rolling my eyes, just can't help it. It's if I hear friendship, loyalty, integrity one more time when you're having your final two speech for a Big Brother, I couldn't even handle it. I was but that was just a natural,
I get it.
And facial expression. And then when I just didn't even realize that she would see it, but then when she did, I kind of laughed and thought it was hilarious. But it wasn't intentional, but I loved it when I found out she would see it.
It was weird that it affected her
really
so much in that, but I mean, that's what we love to do.
But the thing is, Kelsey thought she carried me to the end of the game. She didn't even think that I played a game. She thought I was just floating and I didn't have a brain in my head. And she really thought that she had my vote 100% over the brothers. So I think that really did shake her, saying, shit, I don't have Cassandra's vote. Maybe I don't. And I think she had it in the bag when she took the brothers to final two. and that was false.
I wish that I was a millionaire or won some game show that I could make this happen because, and I think like fans would love it, and not from everybody, but from people like you, from Mitch. I would even love to get the brothers' opinion. I wish there was some way to like record you guys watching the season back and like giving your commentary on it. Because it would be so fascinating to like get your reactions to how it aired on television while it's happening.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe you could help me with this after.
Mm-hmm.
How to get my Snapchat open. I can't figure it out. I don't know. And maybe you could Snapchat while I'm watching.
Yeah. XOXO Feedsters is my official Snapchat representative. I don't know what way you're supposed to slide. I don't understand it either, Cassandra.
I got out of the house and it's all new. It's all updated. I'm like, what? I don't get it. It was different 3 months ago.
Ramsey was like, I sent you a message on Snapchat, go into your messages, I'm sliding, it's like slide 3 times, it's open. I don't get it.
Put it down. But even before I went in the house, I'm not good with answering people. Like, I just call, I'm a caller.
Mm-hmm. Just call. How often, oh, this is good, from New Jersey Girl in the chat room. Another...
love ya.
Oh, you're gonna love her. She's gonna be at the New York City premiere party. Another great moment this season, your dad winning HOH for you. Her question is, how often does your dad remind you that he won HOH for you?
Oh, wait, I think he just texted me reminding me. Yeah, all the time. That is going to hang over my head forever. It's like, Dad, can I have the FIFA? I won you HOH. But no, he loves it. And I loved it so much. I think it's why I got emotional for the first time in the game when I saw that. Is because we've always watched Big Brother together, and he's such a super fan. So to see him playing in HOH for me, it's like, that's so sweet.
Right. It was, I loved it. Leslie Key English in the chat room says, the week that Dallas and Maddie were up, going into the eviction, did you know that Mitch had flipped Nikki and Ramsey to evict Dallas?
No. I didn't know. Surprise! No, Nikki had said in front of the whole house prior, I'm voting to evict Maddie. So it's like, okay, got the votes, good. And Tim would have he would have saved Dallas if it was a tie. So I was just like, after all this work this week, shit. It was a very scary moment. I was like, how am I going to get out of this one? That was a scary moment for me.
That was.
Dallas walked out of the house. Because I wanted Dallas to stay. I wanted to work with Dallas. I wanted Maddie out. Because I knew she didn't want to work with me. And after Kelsey left, she pointed her gun at me and she wanted me out next. And I knew that.
Right.
She wanted to with all the boys. Love Maddie.
Oh, good. I was going to say, what's your relationship like now with Maddie?
I like Maddie. She's so sweet. I text her all the time. Little emojis.
Oh, good. She is another one that we can only communicate with via Snapchat. And again, I don't know because she's not on Twitter. She's not? No, not really. Weird. I'm not seeing her a lot on Twitter.
Times.
Yeah. Connie Thurman wants to know, do you watch the live feeds ever? Like of other seasons, have you ever watched the live feeds?
I've never watched the live feeds before. I need to jump on this bandwagon because so much happens in the house, and I swear they only show like 5% of it onto the show because we're there 24/7 in the house. They have only like 3 episodes of an hour each, so they clearly can't fit everything into the shows. And yeah, I need to get on these live feeds because so many exciting things happen. It's like, watch the feeds.
Okay. I'm calling it right now because you're gonna be at the New York City premiere party. You're gonna get right invested in our Big Brother. Yeah. I will help you figure out how to watch them and the live feeds. You are going to be hooked because it's 2 different stories. There's what actually is happening in the house, and then I think what a lot of people don't realize, they have to make storylines out of what's going on. Right. So...
Yeah, because it's funny, the first half that I'm watching on the show, clearly they can't show all my little manipulative things, but it wasn't showing all my antics the first half of the show, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. No.
Because I was working it.
You were working it, but no offense to Big Brother Canada, because I love me some Big Brother Canada. My only complaint would be, I wish they would give us, let us pay for the feeds so that we can have them on all the time. Like, they got cut, like, if someone sneezed, they were cut for, like, 20 minutes. Like, okay.
Sorry, guys, it's probably me.
Probably you. Probably the singing. No. Okay, question from Caracelli wants to know, what was your favorite thing to do in the house to pass the time?
People watch. I did that a lot. I just judged people a lot and like, oh my god, where do they find these people? Get me home. I was very invested in the game that it was very rare that I thought about outside stuff. Like, oh, I have life. I have friends that I actually can stand. What would I know? Me and Tim would always be doing stuff.
Right.
Running around the house.
Fair Heather in the chat room wants you just to know. She's like, Eric, you're not letting her know that all of us feedsters know how hard Cassandra worked and loved her, feeds all the time or not. So
I love you guys. I love you all. I want to meet every single one of you. How do I do that?
Just tweet out your address. Just like tweet out your address and like get a spread.
Hey.
Have some things.
Team.
Better yet, if there's anyone you don't like, don't say who that is, but tweet out their address and go show up at their house.
That's so easy. Me and Jared live in the same city. Oh, just joking.
Great question from 68 Smiles in the chat room wants to know, Cassandra, have you talked to Jared since you left the house?
Good segue. Yeah, we have. Me and Jared are actually really good. We made up and he gets the game. But he was just an emotional player. He didn't see the strategic mindset that I had behind that move. He just said, he didn't get it.
Yeah.
We're good.
Donna T in the chat room wants to know, did you really enjoy massaging Tim, or was that just more for game?
There was a part of it that was definitely game. Because he loved me giving him massages, and I don't think he could have lived in that house without me giving him massages. But B, it did get a lot of my attention now. So I'd literally get in there, dig in there, and it was almost like it was attacking him. So it was a release for me as well.
The hardest part for us fans, forget about you, the hardest part for us fans of you, Cassandra, was obviously the feeds were cut for us. And during your eviction, on behalf of everyone, they will kill me if I also don't say, all of your fans hated that you were evicted to no audience and that we didn't know for days what your fate was. Or of all the people we had to have no feeds for.
Yeah. What the I didn't have any audience. I was walking out, I was like, hey! Nobody's here, right? I just got evicted in an hour. I had no time to, attack people and get them to do it was so frustrating. I was planning the seed and I was planning to attack on Tuesday. Really, I don't know why I forgot Big Brother and thought I had a whole week. I thought I really had till Thursday, then the finale would be on that Sunday. I just couldn't figure out the days in my head.
You really thought you had a whole week?
It did. I don't know. I forgot.
Oh, no.
Because I thought in my head I was so smart. It would be exactly 80 days on that Sunday. And, they probably want to end it on a day, 75 or 80.
Right.
Yeah.
So many people are saying they want you and Tim on Amazing Race. Also, I'm going to throw that out there. Would you do, we got a lot of, would you?
100%. I would love to do another show with Tim.
What about Survivor? Would you ever do Survivor?
Yeah.
You would do Survivor?
Think about it. I would do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
I don't think I could say no.
Well, I would say no to Survivor in a second.
I don't think I could say no. I'm one of those people, I need to try it. I need to see it. I need to do it.
Because at least if you're not good at it, see, here's how I would do it, and I have a feeling you would too. If I knew on day 3, I couldn't handle this, I would just make some great TV, and I would go out in, a blaze of burning rice and lighting the hut on fire.
Because there's a big part of me that's like, there is no way in hell you will ever be able to do Survivor because I'm a foodie. Like, yeah, that was a thing I did to pass the time. Now it's kind of biting me in the ass. I ate a lot of shit in that house.
Now, this was, obviously everyone here is your big fan. This annoyed me during the season. I don't even really think you care, but I will give you the platform to comment on it. It would annoy me when people would talk about that. When people be like, Cassandra's stress eating, Cassandra's eating again. Like, what do you want to say to those douches?
Hey, douchers. The thing is, I'm stuck in the house 24/7 with a bunch of people, and we have nothing to do. No outlets. That was my entertainment. Oh my god, what snack can I eat? Like, there was nothing else to do other than eat. Mm-hmm. I don't know how all these other skinny bitches didn't. Like, they did, but I don't know. Maybe it was slow metabolism.
They didn't really. No, I would have done the same thing. I love food. Going back, we should go out to eat in New York. Oh, and maybe Amanda will come.
Is Amanda coming? I hope. Okay. I don't know. We'll talk after.
Going back quickly to you being evicted to no audience, one of my favorite moments, this is actually from the show, well, obviously, where else would it be from?
Survivor.
Was Arissa, was longing for you as you were leaving. I don't know if you saw that.
I've seen this!
No, she was like, no, Cassandra, don't. We need you in this game. Don't go.
I love Arissa. I'm such a fangirl when it comes to Arissa. I'm obsessed with her. I love her.
Right.
I just want to be her.
Because she loves the game and the players.
She loves the game. And I felt vibes that she liked me. So I was like, yeah.
She is amazing. Big Zilla in the chat room says, Queen Cass, many fans called you their spirit animal. What would you say is your spirit animal? That's part one.
Okay.
Go ahead. What would you say your spirit animal is?
Who's my spirit animal? Like, honestly, I can never think of anybody that I'm compared to.
No, it's literally an animal. Like, what animal do you feel like... I know you should just go with Black Widow.
No, I'm going to go with a lion.
Okay.
I felt like I was the lion of that house. And I attacked people. I was kind of like the king of the queen of the house.
Okay.
And no one could do it.
Now...
I just chilled out and laid around all day, and no one saw anything that I was doing. But then I did attack.
They're saying lioness or tigress. Tess McLean says you should be a lioness.
Yeah, I like that.
Like lioness too. Okay, here's the part two of the question. If you had to pick between a moose and a giraffe, what are you picking?
Giraffe.
Thank you.
Tall, and I could look down at people and be like, hey, down there.
And Cassandra, that's why we love you. You always pick the giraffe over that stupid March of the Moon.
Why would I want to be a moose? Oh, brave.
That moose is gay and it's fine. I didn't know there could be gay moose. Anyway. What was worse, the slop or body shotting off of Dallas?
I'd body shot off of Dallas again. I loved it.
Okay, no, that's fine. Now, I have a feeling you're going to be...
I hated slop. You know what, though? I didn't even mind... No, I hated slop. Because, you know what I did? I couldn't stand the smell of it, so I just started eating mayonnaise on its own.
Was that allowed? Was that allowed? Oh, mayonnaise is a condiment, so you're allowed to do that. There was that moment during the show when Tim gave you food when you were a have-not, and...
hate him. Like, I didn't even think that count, because I knew that Joel did the grapes, so it's like, what's one little taste? Like, all you want to do is eat is flavor. You just want to smell the flavor. You just want to have a little, like, I didn't even eat it, just like, you know?
Just a little, yeah, well, we know. Oh,
and it costed me another week of slop. It was terrible.
Oh, we saw it. And Joel, too, right? Didn't Joel that week have...
And nobody felt sorry for me. Everyone was like, poor Joel. Oh, I feel so bad for you. And I'm like...
You should have went to the complaint cupboard with that. Did a lot of people use the complaint cupboard, or did we just... Nobody did?
I didn't really use it. Like, sometimes I complain about wine. I'd be like, can I have some wine right now?
Mm-hmm.
So I deal with these people, but no, I didn't really use it. But I think other people did.
I just wish we would have saw it more. Okay, serious question from our patron group wants to know: screw, marry, kill Jared, Tim, and Ramsey.
Who I marry and who I'd kill?
And who you would have sex with.
Oh my god.
So sex one time, married for the rest of your life, or kill Jared, Tim, and Ramsey.
I think I would... Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. I think I would want to do all 3 to Tim. Can I give him all 3?
You want to give all 3 to Tim?
Yeah.
Okay, you can do that. You can.
Well, if we get married, no prenup, kill.
Interesting. I did not see that. And Cassandra, you had, watch this. Watch how good I am at this. You have so many people in the chat room. You crashed it for a second, so it had to come back up.
I love you guys!
During your answer, it had to come back up. So, oh well, everyone, I guess if you want to see Cassandra's answer, you'll have to watch the playback later at yourrealityrecaps.com. And it was a good one.
It was a real good one.
Giselle says, we need to let Cassandra know that your antics, your talking to the cameras, and your great DRs and live vote reactions, as well as your laughter during voting, was amazing and what made the season for so many fans.
I love you, Giselle. Thank you. That means a lot because that was just myself. I wasn't putting on a show, I swear to God. That was just me. Imagine being in a house for 3 months, no contact with the outside world, nothing to do. That's like very normal, I think, to act and talk to.
I think it is. And while Giselle expressed it, there so many fans feel that way. Like, I can't even tell you.
Fans.
Sword Owner Shady, Zelcon. I mean, just so many people are like, you're not telling her enough how much we all love her. Oh, she knows.
Did it freeze?
Oh, no, we're good.
Oh, I was just like this for 2 seconds. It froze. I was like...
No, don't worry. Won't worry, we're good. Oh, do you want to see my favorite Cassandra freezing face? Here's my favorite Cassandra freezing face.
Let me see. I love that!
I love it too. Now, BB Boston in the chat room, and it's perfect. It's right here in my notes. BB Boston wants to know...
BB Boston.
BB Boston. We had Nikki on a few days ago. She did impressions of all of you.
Yeah.
Can you do a Nikki impression?
Where's the vodka? I hate someone new every day. And I'm really bad at voices.
I'm bad at voices too. I just go, chocolate, vodka. I want chocolate and vodka. That's all I do for her.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
I love Nikki. I miss Nikki.
She misses you too. She definitely said that she is a huge fan of your gameplay and appreciated that you were a gamer in the house. Okay, you obviously, I know we asked you about going back in pairs, going back in all these different ways, but to be clear, many people want to know if given the chance, however, whatever stipulation you want, would you go back and play on an all-star season?
100% sign me up. I am there. But I feel like I would have to kind of change up my strategy because I kind of did lie and I feel like, do people know that now? Would I have to kind of be like, I'm a new woman?
No. I think...
wouldn't be a new woman, but I would tell people.
I don't know if they would buy it. I think we would have to do a good strategy session for you.
Because I'd have another one of these and strategize.
Right. I think you should go in with I'm the big target. You want to keep me in the house so that people come after me, or I'm a guaranteed. No, you can't say guaranteed one at the end. They won't believe that. Go with big target.
Big target,
take the pressure off them.
And it's so funny, even throughout this season, I couldn't win a competition, and I was still. So many people wanted to get me out at different times. I'm like...
Mm-hmm. Well, Cody Kardash wants to know, have you been on social media? Have you seen any of the GIFs, the pictures of yourself? And if so, what has been your favorite one?
I've seen a couple. There's not many. There's one that my sister sent me, actually, and it's of me in the red dress when I was hosting that veto comp, like day 9, and I was like this. So every time I say hello to someone, I just send that. Hello. That gift, that one's really funny. The one of me flipping my hair over in the blue robe.
This one?
I love that one. Fierce. I'm about to tick. I love that one. That's sexy.
I love that one too.
How was I not the sexy one this season? Just kidding, I was.
Just kidding. I think, I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to save it for the edited version. I'll just say that might be a little bit of Nikki's impression of you.
Oh, just kidding.
Just kidding. 68 Smiles wants to know, did you throw any comps at all? Were there any comps that you threw at all? Which ones?
Yeah. That rainbow one where I had to throw the thing. I was in that rainbow costume. I had to do the ball over the rainbow 300 times. Doing that. Tim's HOH. I'm safe. Whatever. Over it. Not doing that. Not participating. What other one did I throw? That first HOH, like there was no way I was getting any more water jetted into my face. Fell, but I didn't want to win that one anyways. But I didn't want to be out first. Right.
And I mean, you were kind of like, you really didn't have to worry. I don't feel like so much at those points. Like in other words, it was very like I would have thrown it too at those points in the game. I feel like.
No, any other ones? No, I really did try in all of them. Like the one with the sword on my head, I tried to win that. It's just wasn't very good.
Mitchell's Moffat, not to be confused with the official Mitch, wants to know, have you now come out of the house, seen how popular Mitch is? Have you watched any of his videos on YouTube?
I haven't. You know what? That is smart. After I leave this, I'm going to go YouTube Mitch. Because I need to see this. In the house, I was on, he's not just a video, like, not that there's anything wrong with video editor, something else to him.
Right.
Yeah. So, I wasn't too surprised, but I was totally surprised with the, like, New York Times bestselling book. That's cool. He's smart.
Oh, he's super smart. Like,
I knew he was, but, like, really smart.
Tomorrow we're going to play a game with Mitch when he's here, and it's a science game.
Tell Mitch I say hi, I love him.
If you want, you can, well, he might be watching because he watches these, but if he's not, you should record a video message and I'll be like, Mitch, I got a fan question for you.
Yes,
do it after.
Let's do that and I'll send it over to you, I'll text it to you. But
we'll do it after. You don't have to do anything. Yeah. I'll just keep recording.
And you know what?
What?
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
See, this is what I do. I blank.
You were saying Mitch, you love Mitch, you want to go on YouTube, watch his video.
Yeah. See, but that's why I did HOH comps. No, I man crush Monday'd. I put a photo on a picture of him on my Instagram and man crush Monday'd him on Saturday just because I couldn't wait till Monday.
Oh.
That's how much I love him.
That's how much you love him.
Yeah.
I don't do the hashtags for the days.
I think it's really funny because it's obnoxious.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I appreciate the people that love it. And of course, everybody's asking, yes, Mitch is tomorrow. There's the schedule. Mitch is tomorrow. And just added before the show is Ramsey. So Mitch tomorrow 7, Ramsey 7 the next day. We need to start wrapping it up. So I'm going to just take 2 or 3 more questions. Oh, yeah.
Did you love it? Okay.
Oh my God, is this good? Are you kidding?
This good?
This is the best. Again, like thousands of people. Sunny Skype wants to know, and this is very important. Sometimes we ask the really important, hard-hitting questions. Sunny Skype in the chat room wants to know, what is your secret to your perfect butt?
My perfect butt. Thanks, Sunny. It's called squats. Mm-hmm. You know what? Hot yoga, squats, and then I do incline on the treadmill. And then maybe all the carbs I ate in the house helped with it.
Interesting. I'm trying to think of like what shirt we can have made for you. Like I want Cassandra shirts, like hashtag.
Can we get those? Where do we get them from?
I think you can. Let me put it this way. Hey, anybody watching right now who wants to, who can help out Cassandra with getting shirts made, tweet her. Her Twitter's right there at Cassandra B.
There, see it.
Tutu Shine says, do you miss Tim's cooking?
I do. Like, it was so wonderful. Like, I would just be like, what do I feel like today? Chicken? Pasta? Salmon? He was such a good cook. Like, he was a gourmet chef.
He was.
He was so good.
He was amazing.
He's like husband material, but just annoying.
We all want you two to be together, so, I mean, I know it's never going to happen, but still, I know. That's what your hashtag shirt needs to be.
Cass. Or just Cass.
Did you say pass?
Pass? That reminds.
You should do in the front, like Tass, and then on the back, go hashtag pass.
Just kidding.
Trademark.
Trademark it.
We trademark it.
I love that. That's a good one.
What are you most excited to do in Winnipeg? I see a lot of people saying.
I want to meet everyone. Like, I went outside of my house yesterday. I went to the mall, and I saw so many nice people, and it was just so nice to feel loved. I was like, oh, I love you too. And it was just so sweet. But just to hang out by the pool, like, have some margaritas, and just chill out a bit.
I think you should. You don't have any fan meet and greet type things planned yet? Or are you working on it? Go ahead.
This Saturday, I'm having a meet and greet from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock here in Winnipeg at Cowboys, but it's 18 plus, so I'm trying to get a mall event figured out right now in Winnipeg.
Okay, once I see Cassandra has that information, we will put it below this video, and of course we'll retweet it, but it'll be below here once Cassandra has it. You have so many fans, Cassandra. There is no way that we could ask all of their questions. Again, you are another crasher of a chat room, crasher of a Twitter feed. We cannot handle the load of questions. Become a patron, everyone, if you're not.
Become a patron.
You want to become a patron? No, you don't need to. Well, I would let you in the patron group because there's a secret patron group, but you might not make it out. They would cling and never let you go. They would love you too much.
Okay.
What do you want to say to all of your fans?
I want to say, sorry, I always cut you off.
No, go. It's the lag between it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting me. Like, when you're stuck in the house, you don't know, do people hate me? Do people love me? And I just love all your love, and I wish that I could answer all of you, but I'm just like, this is how I text. I forgot how to turn my phone on when I first got it on, and there's just but like, I just wish I could respond to all of you. Want to meet all of you somehow. Let's figure it out. At the mall. I need to get these mall appearances going. Malls, call me.
Okay, look. Right off the bat, we've already given your fans one place. If you are in New York, near New York, by New York, June 22nd, Cassandra will be at the New York City premiere party. So there's that.
And this Saturday here in Winnipeg, if you're from Winnipeg, I'll be at Cowboys on Lage there, Cowboys Road. I'll send you the picture after.
Okay.
You'll put it under there.
I'll put it under and we'll
from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Oh, maybe that did cut out then. I thought you said you didn't know the time. So maybe this Skype is being weird. Nope. Okay, so there you go. Those are two places we know Cassandra is going to be, and more coming. So where else can they find you on social media besides Twitter, at Cassandra BBCan?
There's Instagram.
Okay, what's that? You don't know it? We'll just put it under. It'll be under this show on the edit.
It's just my name. I think it's just Cassandra Shahinfar.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's just my name.
Snapchat?
I need to figure that out.
Okay.
I need to figure that one out.
Well, it doesn't matter because they're all going to be below this video. So that's where all of you guys can find it. Cassandra, we all love you. The chat room loves you. Carm138 is your #1 fan if you want to give a shout out to Carm138.
Carm138, I love ya. Is this on Twitter? Because I'm going to tweet him after.
Carm, tweet,
tweet me so then I can see it and tweet you back.
There you go. Do that. And you want a Cassandra autograph, so you need to go to yourrealityrecaps.com/prizes, fill out that form. We will send you Cassandra's autograph as well. And that's it. Bye, chat room. We love you guys.
We love you. Thanks for watching. Let's do this again. I want to talk to them again.
Oh my god. You are permanently invited every Big Brother 18 show all season long. Anytime you want. Yay! Bye, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow with Mitch, and I'll be back maybe later tonight, but definitely tomorrow with Mitch, 7 p.m. Eastern. Bye, everybody!
Bye.